You're not my boo when you have new hair color.
Hey, we're back.
Oh, hi.
We're having a moment. Sorry.
Marie acts funny styles now that she has this highlight.
It kind of does look like Olivia's hair.
That's why I asked.
Like, you guys look alike. That's who you look like.
I love her.
Yeah, they kind of have the same
facial. Yep. Eyes. Too bad you can't sing.
Neither can she.
She can sing.
No, and trust me, if I wanted Marie to sing December and sound like Olivia, she would.
Get me in the right studio.
Huh, listen to Kim on Housewives.
Oh, come on, really?
Listen to Candy on everything.
Right. Anyway, so since we're talking about Mother's Day, we're gonna bring up disciplining children, and the question was, why and how should you discipline your child?
No, turn to the side. I wanted to see what it did.
Sorry.
Oh, that's hot.
And is whippings necessary, and is whippings more mental or physical?
For the parent and the child.
Exactly. Well, for me, growing up, I got whooped from both my parents, mainly from my father. My mother, basically, all she had to do was say, wait till your dad get home, and I'd start crying.
Why was you getting whoopings?
Because I lied a lot as a child. I was a bad child. Like, the kind of whoopings I got was bad. Like, my mom, she would hit me in my face. My dad
hit you in your face like
closed hand.
Oh,
open hand. And then my dad, when he would spank us, he would hold on to one hand and use the belt and whip us at the same time, and we're going in a circle. Why is she leaning on me?
She wants me more in the
because she wasn't in enough.
Oh.
She wants me next to her.
So
but did you see her demonstrate the hit on me?
Oh, when she poked you in the head?
Yeah.
She did that to us. Or she'll take her knuckle and dig it into our forehead.
She was abusive.
Ooh.
But so one time I got thrown into the wall as a child. Yep. That was bad. Like, I talked back to my dad. It was one time where I wanted to.
Still does. Why are you looking shocked?
It was one time I wanted my bike fixed. My tire was flat. And my dad talks a lot, so he was just talking, telling me why he couldn't get it fixed, because something was wrong with my tire. And I looked at him and said, why don't you just shut up? Next thing I know, I was lifted in the air, laid across his leg, and he was beating me like a drum with a closed fist, like that.
On your stomach?
On my butt. Yeah.
That's why that's so swollen and big.
She said. Slap her. You know I'm not. That's just keep it moving.
Yeah. So that's the kind of beatings I got. And so I feel it's a mental thing now, because me being an uncle and having all these godchildren, I believe in whipping in children. Like, seriously, it's necessary. Some children need it. Just like my godson showed his butt off in Walmart.
He's bad.
It took everything in me not to kill this little boy. I promise y'all. I was literally shaking like I really wanted to kill him. And I was afraid to hit him. Even though the mom said it was okay, I was afraid to hit him because I didn't know what was behind the hit. So I called the mother on my way home. I was like, I'm about to kill him. She's like, what did he do? And we're talking at my car. It has a Bluetooth in the car. He's yelling, the son, how old was he, 6?
No, he's
3 or 4.
Yeah.
Yelling at me, don't talk to my mommy. Leave my mommy. Hang up the phone out.
Oh my God.
So when we pulled up into the driveway, I said, get the hell out of my car. I almost slung his butt out of my car. The mom was at the door. You was upstairs. The mom was at the door with the belt, telling him to get upstairs, take your pants off, and I'll meet you up there. She's like, what happened? So I told her. She went in there and whipped him. And then she went to the back room where you were. I said, give me the belt. I have to do it. So I went in there. After he got beat from his mother, I beat him.
And that's how it should have been.
But after that day, I got a lot of respect from that little boy. So even with my niece and nephews, I don't like my niece to wear shorts, skirts. She has to wear capris. It could be blazing hot capris or jeans.
How old is she?
She'll be 14.
What's the purpose of that? What does that do?
Because
besides make her hot.
Well, I seen her had on shorts one time. She had on lip gloss, and I seen her walking. I happened to look out the window, and I seen her just walking up the road with her shorts and slippers, just walking. Had lip gloss on, hair was blowing. I said, Kiki, get in the house! And then she's like, what did I do? I said, put some pants on, wipe that lip gloss off of your mouth.
So if she wouldn't have, would you have beat her?
Oh, yeah.
At 14, you think you could beat her?
You mean like thinking like she would whoop me?
No. We all know that's not going to happen. Thinking that she's not too old to be disciplined in that.
Well, she hasn't been around me, but I've been having conversations with her, and I threaten her life over the phone. She's like, Uncle, calm down. And that pisses me off more. Like, I could, like, punch her in the face. Like,
you get
literally.
mad because she wants you to stop being so angry.
Yeah. Like,
why don't you say anything to
I
her?
would punch her in the face.
About what?
His phone.
What about my phone?
Right? Yes.
She didn't hear it. It's not ringing like yours.
No, that was his text message. No, I just seen the name on the person who was calling. Someone was calling him.
Well, he caught it. When your phone rings, it's ringing.
It's my sister. Both of y'all phones be loud.
God.
Anyway, so that's...
And why didn't you say anything? Because I'm not the phone call. You are.
Then why do you care?
Because you need to monitor him too. Can you please turn your ringer off?
Sure, I can.
Happy?
Okay, so that's me. It's mental and it's very physical because I hurt. It hurt me.
What hurt you?
Did you used to
My
cry?
whippings, yeah. A lot.
Like really cry?
Like hiccup cry where you can't breathe?
I'm going to tell you when I did cry. When I had to spank my niece for the first time.
Yeah.
It took everything in me.
Why were you, like,
It
why?
was
What
like,
did
it
it
was
take
so,
from you?
it was draining. And I did it because she had not missed class, but her and her friend went to the bathroom and took forever, and the teacher called me. So automatically, I just went into this rage. So when she got home, I told her to take her butt upstairs. I grabbed the belt, and I whooped on her. But she wasn't crying after the first 2 hits. So then I said, oh, okay, so she bad. Then I went harder. All I heard was win and compact. Win and compact. And that heifer broke down. Because I was trying to get some tears out. And so after I whooped her, told her to get in the room. She went in the room, told her she was grounded, took her cell phone, games, all of that. And I went into my room, closed the door, and I cried. Like, hard, emotional crying.
Because you didn't want to do it.
I felt like the worst uncle in the whole wide world.
So how can you say that you appreciate your parents for...
Because it affected my parents, too. My mother, once we got to a certain age, she felt she couldn't hit us no more.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Because she got really emotional. So she always had to tell us, wait till your dad got home. Because it didn't affect him.
And that's how my mom was. She was never... Like, my mom tried to whip me, and I was in the 10th grade. And I had to let her know. It can't go down like this no more.
You attacked your mother?
In the 10th grade?
So?
I'm 2 years from being in college, and you want to give me a whooping? Like, I'm able to drive, and you want to whip me?
Yes, discipline.
No, you can discipline me, but you can't whip me. I'm in the 10th grade.
You're still the child.
And?
You ain't paying no bills.
But how am I supposed to learn how to be a young adult if you're still treating me like a child in the 10th grade?
So
I'm washing clothes, I'm going grocery shopping, I'm cleaning house, like cooking, driving, everything. But you want to whip me?
Yeah. Yes.
No, ma'am.
Yes.
No, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
No, ma'am. But my mom had no problem. She didn't think you was too old, too young. I seen my mom whip pets, like how you are with Koa, but I seen her whip like a fish. Take him out the tank, bam, 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 and put his ass back in.
No. Why did she spank a fish?
Because she bit my niece. My stupid ass niece put her finger in the tank, and the fish is not supposed to bite her because he's only supposed to eat fish food, I guess. My niece starts crying. And my mom is like, oh, no, he didn't. And we have like a Texas cichlid, so he's like this big.
I can't.
And she took him out the tank and whipped him, put him on the porch.
I can't.
I swear to y'all, I would not. Why would I make this up?
It didn't die.
No, it wasn't that long. It was like, bam. Back in.
With her hand?
No, the net that you use.
Oh my
She left him in the net? No, that's what she hit him with.
So she took him out with her hand?
No, she took him out with the net, dumped him on the porch, and whipped him with the net, and scooped him back in the net and put him back in the tank. I swear to y'all, like,
oh my God.
My sister, her daughter.
I need to call one of them. I can't. Okay. I just can't.
That is funny.
I can't right
My
now.
mom doesn't care. Like, she used to live and die by whoopings. I've had my ass beat because I only need to tell you so many times before it's supposed to sink in. And if you ain't got it by then it's just your bad, and I'm going to beat your ass. I mean, but.
A fish.
She be a fish.
Yep.
She would whoop a dog, a cat, anything. She didn't care. I remember I was really little, and, because I was a girl, I'm not supposed to sit on men's laps.
Right.
Yeah, my mom was like that too.
And I did at one of my dance recitals. I sat on one of my friend's father's laps while we were like taking pictures after the recital. And my mom was talking to me while we were there. She was like, why are you sitting on Mr. Such and Such's lap? And I'm like, oh, because, he wanted to take pictures with me and his daughter and stuff like that. And she was like, but haven't I told you? You don't sit on no man's lap. And I'm like, yeah, but he told me to come over and take a picture. But I'm the mother, right?
Yeah.
Right. So when you get home, you know it's going to happen. I promise y'all, the whole ride home, I was like, man, when I get in the house, I'm going to go to sleep. Like, trying to think of everything because I was hoping she'd forget. And she didn't. She waited till I ran my bath water, got in the bathtub, and came in there and beat my ass.
But. Did it hurt?
Yeah.
What?
Naked?
So, did it affect you now?
Yeah, I think.
As an adult?
I think all my whippings affected me. Because I never looked at myself as being that bad of a kid that I needed to get those kinds of whoopings, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I understand where they came from because we never had to go over that again. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So for it to be such a traumatic experience made me remember. But I'm still only human. I'm not going to be perfect, and if I make a mistake, I don't feel like I necessarily should get a whooping every time I make a mistake.
Right.
So it kind of made me like hard as well. I appreciate it because I never got in trouble like with the law or drugs or anything like that. Mm-hmm. But it made me like real distant with my mom before she died. Like I used to just be like, whatever. All you want to do is cuss, fight, argue, and beat somebody up. Mm-hmm. And I don't have time for that. So, and that's kind of how I am now. Like, but I'll be quick to hit a kid.
Okay, because I was gonna say, so how are you with your niece and nephew?
I'll be quick to hit a kid. Only kids I don't hit are kids that are not related to me, but I think about it. Like I could look at a kid and really be like, man, if I had permission,
you would beat them.
Not beat, just hit them.
Like what kind of hit?
Like a one hitter quitter, like.
Like show me. Like just in the butt.
No, in the face, in the chest, anywhere.
Depending on how old they are.
Depending on how old, how big they are, everything. Like, different things matter, and I think instinctively, when those parental skills kick in, you know. Like, your daughter, I wouldn't have to hit her for real. Like, I could probably hit her and she just wail crying and it wouldn't have even been that hard. Like, way harder than we hit each other? No. Not even like that. But your son?
Yeah.
I know he could take a blow.
He can.
He probably could get a backhand. I'd probably trip him while he was walking and it would, like, really catch him off guard. So he might fall and hurt his arm or finger or something. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, not break it, but he would remember
I ain't messing with Camino.
to stop popping off at the mouth. My niece, the one who got bit by the fish. Oh.
All right, we'll be back, y'all. We're gonna come back next episode, still continuing to talk about it.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm so